Hello everyone, this is Brandon Despia. Thank you so much for watching the channel and having a conversation with me about Branded. Today we're going to be playing some Master Duel today. How's everyone doing? We're going to play some Master Duel, just going to get some a few hours in and mess around here. I actually had some other work to do, but it kind of got disrupted, so we're just going to do this for a little bit. I've been itching to play some Master Duel, but just haven't had the chance, so we're gonna do that today. I have been just letting you know, I have been working on the guide, the video series. We got a few chapters done. Definitely gonna be that audiobook style, so be looking forward to that. It's gonna be super fun. I want to get the first 5 chapters done, and then I'm gonna upload that as a batch for the first part. And then I'll, as I complete them, upload them as a playlist in the channel. So this is the, by the way, you'll see it sometime this week. It'll be the Branded Despia for Dummies series. So we'll be taking our time through the whole list of very important branded information you need to know. The first chapter will be talking. The first few chapters will be talking about the, the basics with branded. Mostly like understanding modern branded, understanding like the theory with branded, as well. Understanding the gameplay loop. Kind of how the identity changed. So, I think a lot of you guys will enjoy that part. I think you guys will enjoy it. So let me put it that way. So I'm very excited for it. Very, very excited. Alright, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content on the channel recently. Mostly a bunch of deck profile videos I've been posting. Trying to set up one per day, right? Posting videos. So I tend to do them in batches, just because I have like a job and stuff like that. So it's a little bit easier for me to batch a bunch of things and then post them over time. So honestly, I think it's probably the best way to do it. Occasionally there'll be something I really want to talk about, so I'll get on the mic and crank a quick video out, but that's about it. But yeah, I mean, if you guys don't mind, when you see these videos, especially about the deck lists, right? Like, you can post things, post your comments about the deck yourself. I do want to see what you guys think about these deck analysis reaction videos, what you think about, what you enjoy about it, what you don't like about it, or about the deck in general. You know what I mean? It helps everybody when you do those things. It really does. We're gonna play some Master Duel today, like I said. And actually, let me go ahead and turn this music off, because I kind of want to listen to some of the Master Duel stuff today. So, yeah. We'll leave it like this. I think that's fine. Another thing I noticed I like more when with certain types of content I build on this channel, I have been trying to figure out how I like to do Master Duel replay videos. I think the best way for me to do it, or the way I like doing it, is me commentating as I play. Now, I feel like when I do that, or when some people do that, it's heavily distracting. But what I notice is that even when I make mistakes, I'm doing a decent job giving insight on the mistakes, or what I think I should have done better. And I think that's more important than just showing a perfect sequence constantly and just showing nothing but winning, right? And when that happens, typically, what is this? Oh, we getting the old art soon? Oh. Oh, wow, okay. So we're getting wait, no. It's already here. What am I talking about? The opening act of an apocalypse. Am I on drugs? I think we have enough Alubers, actually. Let me double check. Yeah, we have enough Alubers. I need another Cartesia. Oh, okay. Need another Cartesia. Is there another set I can get that from, though? Carrot Patch, hey, how you doing? I am doing fantastic. Ready to play some Master Duel today. So this will be for future videos too that I would like to post on the channel. This stream will probably not stay live after it's done. In fact, I most likely... Oh, that sound effect is loud. Hold on a second, guys. That sound... Why does it have to be that loud? There we go. That was really loud. You guys heard that? Yeah, I don't like that. Anyways, let me see here. I do have 1,000 gems. I'm still pulling from the branded sets, seeing if I can get, you know, maybe get lucky and get a royal rare, you know. But we're definitely very broke. We're definitely very broke here. Would love to get one copy of Fallen the White Dragon as a royal. Eventually, I would love to do... I mean, it'll take some time. But eventually, my whole branded deck should be royal rare. Fallen Virtuous definitely wants to be royal rare for sure. Royal rare. Okay. But yeah, I was going to record for my Branded Despia for Dummies series today, chapter 3 actually, but it's a little bit too much noise that was happening, so I decided to let that calm down, and then when I'm sure it's gone, I will I'll go ahead and get back to recording that. So I personally am a bigger fan of dueling replays with commentary. Yeah, and you know, I feel more, I don't know, I do like it more. There's less matches though. There's less matches though when I do that. Some people like to play the game, then record the replays, and then go back, replay it, and then talk over it. So that might be a thing I do later. But right now, I rather just do it like this, where I'm cutting from the stream and then doing this, you know, saying comments and stuff like that. I think it might. I don't know. I think I prefer that for right now. Yeah. Save a few crafting materials for the upcoming set with Starving Venom. Oh yeah, we'll craft the Starving Venom. For sure. I don't know what else is in the set besides what they've showed us though. So there's also that. We have plenty of time. As you can see, 28 days, 58 days. So I don't have to do I don't have to like spend the gems right now. I don't have to. All right, guys, let's go ahead and duel. All right. So this is the deck. We are running 45 card. We're still doing Cartesia branded today. I took out the Starless Dragon so I can have another Dogma Dragon here. This is a 19 starter 45 card deck. This means double chance of drawing starters is 71%. 74 is what it was earlier today, but I decided to add double droll, so I wanted to take a card out, and I ended up taking out a second Ecclesia. This is probably concerning to me, most likely. We'll see. But I did want at least a little bit more non-engine, so trying to find that balance is really, really important. And again, I've really been enjoying the Cartesia stuff, guys. Shout outs to Galzo for telling us all about this Cartesia package. He didn't mention it explicitly in the video, but I'll mention it here again. I think I've mentioned it before. The reason why I like this as a secondary package for branded is that the Fenrir functions as an engine to access the branded package with the Cockatourium. So these three Fenrirs and this Rythsoff essentially function as a starter, right? So I'm adding 4 starters to the deck and 1 brick. But those same 4 cards function as breakers. So I'm actually including non-engine to break boards at the same time. So it's a very efficient way to go to 45. The only issue with that is, the only issue that some people might have is, I have to reserve a spot for Raid Raptor. And I get that. But right now, until we get the new Venom, Starving Venom, I don't feel like that's an issue. I don't really feel like that's an issue. Technically, I can play this exact same extra deck for Corey, right? The only thing I would do is probably take out the Albalanatus and put in a Mixuzia, right? Because you don't have to run. You don't have to run Hyper Invoked Aeon if you don't want to. I will do that. So that means I most likely will either remove Star Source Dragon, or drop Devour to 1, which I don't like the sound of. Not gonna lie. To test that out with the Kashtira package. I'm a big fan of Kashtira and Branded right now for Corey. Extra cards that can banish, like the Mind Shuffle, for example. Or some of their, a lot of the other decks, key spells or traps or field spells, which they'll probably run at 1. Even Coltoon, they really like their field spell, and I think they're going to be running 2 more often than not eventually, especially in Master Duel. So, yeah. And the fact that I can bring this outgoing second, have it search for itself instead of searching for the Rise Heart. I do like that. They pop this because they're afraid of dealing with it. And then I get another Fenrir out. How is Fenrir a starter and Branded? Well, if the goal is to get to the White Dragon engine, fall into the White Dragon, get access to it, then what you'll do is you'll special summon Fenrir. You'll activate its effect, which will allow it to search for the Kashtira Rise Heart. Then you normal summon, not special summon with its effect, normal summon the Kashtira Rise Heart, and then activate its effect, which allows you to banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck face down, and if you banish any, transform this into a level 7 monster. Then you Xyz summon, using the Fenrir and the level 7 Rise Heart into a Arsenal Falcon. Arsenal Falcon activates its effect to special summon 1 level 4 winged beast monster from your deck by detaching a material. You special summon Kakatorium the Heavy Metal Avian. Kakatorium activates its effect to banish the Tri-Brigade Mercurier. And we all know what this does. When you banish this card, you get to get a Fallen of Albaz related monster from your deck, which would be Fallen of the White Dragon. Bada bing, bada boom. 1 card combo. Except with this route, you also have a dark monster on the board in the form of Arsenal Falcon, and you have a dark winged beast monster on the board that you can use for material or for something else, right? And oftentimes that Kakatorium will be a material for a second Synchro 8, right? So yeah, I very much enjoy that, and if I want to, I could use this Raid Raptor to make another fusion monster like a Mirrorjade or something like that, right? So I can use this to make Mirrorjade instead of my Golden Sword Soul. I mean my 3 champions of Sword Soul, which means since it mentions Fallen of Albaz, I had the potential of special summoning this back, or using it for something else later. Alright, so a little bit more flexibility there. It does cost you that 1 extra deck spot here. In Master Duel, that's okay, because I think this is probably going to end up being the Venom Fusion monster, the new Starving Venom monster. And then the question's going to have to be, most likely, we're going to have to run a secondary Fusion monster to go with the Starving Venom that's coming out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with that. You don't necessarily have to but I think it might be easier to have a fusion monster that can be easily fused with 2 dark monsters to go with that new Starving Venom monster. And there are a few options here. There are a few options. So maybe we'll make a video about that at some point. I'm assuming a lot of people will go Draco Stapelia. Alright, so I'm actually going to start the video now. So yeah, you guys can chill and watch, and we'll see, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, well, I guess we'll answer some questions first. Actually, as a competitive God card player, oh, you're a God card player. Okay. That sounds like a status. A competitive God card player. It fumes me. No one mentioned the GX anime quick summon gets a real life printing this month. Really? I actually didn't know about that. Let me look it up. The GX Quick Play card. Let's look it up. You sure it's not already released? It gets so you sure it's already printed this month, or just already did it? Like summon card. I want to see the article. Wait, didn't they already announce? Oh yeah. I think I saw videos about this. Legendary GX cards finally getting printed. I think there's a video by YuGiOh Everything that talks about this. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I've seen something about this already. I just kind of forgot about it. Some elemental hero cards too. Yeah, man, I think there's been a bunch of videos talking about it. Maybe someone did talk about it. Card limits. I'm seeing videos from April. Yeah. Can I see your deck list, sir? Yeah, we'll get into it. Yeah, we're gonna start a video for it. I've been running a single fusion deployment and liking it so far. It helps, especially going second. You can you might as well go to Andre Torres and just say thank you and let him know that too, because I've been hypothesizing that I'd rather run. I still want to run the Dear Servant, right? But I do see the merit in running fusion deployment to help go second. So I suggested maybe running 1 deployment and 2 Nadir Servant, if that's what you want to do. Let me drink some tea, guys. Will the new Predator cards be played? Probably. At least the Fusion will. At least the Fusion will, for sure. I wouldn't say that it's a must-play, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Alright, let's start the video, guys. This is Brandon Despia. Thank you so much for watching the channel and having a conversation with me about Branded. Well, it's more we're going to be playing some Master Duel today. I'm back in Ranked. I'm in Platinum Tier 4 with my Branded list. I'm still rocking the Kashtira Branded list. And for those who haven't been on the channel in a while, first of all, shame on you. You better make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. But the main point of running Kashtira is this. Kashtira Fenrir can link into Branded. It's a bridge, actually. By using Fenrir's effect to normal summon Riseheart and convert it to level 7 with its effect, we're not activating the special summon effect to get this on the board, otherwise we're locked out of all the Branded stuff. And then Xyz summoning into Raider Raptor Arsenal Falcon, you can use its effect to special summon Kakatorium. And while it does, I just feel like this channel can be called CNN at this point, the Kakatorium News Network, because someone called me out for promoting this more than anyone else. I'm annoyed by that. But it's true. You can do this. You can special summon Kakatorium, banish the Mercurier, and bada bing, bada boom, you get a copy of Fallen of the White Dragon. Plus materials on the board you can use for Xyz summon and a Mirrorjade. So that's why I do like this. So like, you know, instead of banishing the 3 champions of Sword Soul, I could just go, if I want to, directly into Mirrorjade, or have that as a material for something else later. Very, very interesting. And going second, the Kashtira Fenrir is, well, it's Kashtira. We all know what it does going second. We all know what it does in general, right? So this is a unique position for a 45-card deck because typically the aversion from going above 40 is that you lower your density of good non-engine. However, with this package, the Kashtira Fenrir and the Pressure Planet Wraithsoft, by extension, being able to search for Fenrir, gives it a starter and non-starter quality. So I can break boards with it and I can start. So I like that a lot. So I've been playing with a bunch. Can we add the 4/4 dragon that serves out... What? The level 4 SR? I don't know what card you're talking about. I have chat watching me right now as we flounder through ranked. But here's the deck list. I want to make sure you guys saw it. I'm not running 3-drop, I'm running 2, just so I can have the Droll and Lockbird in there. One of the things I think about a lot when I'm playing against randoms on Mass Duel, especially against Kotton, is that one of the ways they beat you is by forcing you to draw a card you already have in your hand, especially if it's a hard once per turn. So I typically like to have a bunch of 2-ofs, right? Unless they're super broken. That's why High Spirits is at 3. You know what I mean? Full Loss is at 3. Fenrir is at 3. Fallen the Virtuous. This would be at 3, but for some reason someone cried to Konami and told them to restrict super polymerization. So that's a little bit annoying to me. Anyways, can we add the level 4 dragon that searches Albaz? Wait, are you talking about... What is that card you're talking about, guys? I know what he's talking about. Starlead Seyfert. Yeah, you can add it. That's not the right question. You're not asking whether or not you can run it. You're asking whether or not you should run it, and the answer is probably no. I think, you know, a few months ago there may have been debate over which one was better between Cockatourium and Starlead Seyfert. I don't think you run both unless you're running like a big build, like 50, 60. But I think everyone knows at this point that Cockatourium is just superior. Yeah, you're talking about Starlead Seyfert. Yeah, we don't run it here. We don't run that dragon here. Now you can run it and you can build your deck to make it really good in your deck. That's totally fine. But you know, all it took was time, and now people are running it. I've done my job. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications if you want this channel to thrive and survive the apocalypse. We're going to go ahead and start off for going first. Are we playing against heroes? And by the way, be on the lookout for the Branded Despia for Dummies video series. It's going to be very fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And... let's see here. I think I'm going to special summon this first, just in case he has Droll. Not that it matters. Let's see what you do here. Oh, he has things. Activate. We might be able to bait a hand trap, like an Imperm or something. Well, no, he does. He does have something. He does have something. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for me, guys. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so I think we'll lose the game here. We just got drolled. Yeah. So as you can see, this is one of the weaknesses of the deck. If we get drolled here, this is something that kind of Branded does not usually have an issue with. But oh yeah, also we probably should not even gone into that because we have the Mercurier in our hand. Well, let's see what happens. I'm curious. He has another hand trap. That's cute. He probably had, actually, if he has, yeah, it's probably an Ash Blossom or something. Not an Ash Blossom. He probably has Imperm Veiler, right? I'm gonna normal summon this. I was gonna special summon it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna banish. See if we can get that hand trap out of his hand. He might think that we can still do things. He doesn't. Okay, cool. Now we could go into Arsenal Falcon here, but what's the point? Let's see here. We can special some level 4 Winged Beast monster. All we have is a Cockatorium and the bird in our hand, which doesn't do anything. So I think I'd rather keep the Fenrir on the board. And we're gonna end our turn. Alright. Now by all accounts, we should lose this game. We should lose this game considering we couldn't even, you know, the drill just kind of screwed us over there. And see, I knew he had that. So he's going to use it on the Fenrir. Alright, so we should probably lose for sure, depending on what he's got here. If he doesn't have anything important, then, you know, you might be lucky, but that's like a low probability, right? Oh, it's this deck. Okay, we're going to leave now. Yeah. He had the right hand trap. Now, I wonder, we could have went. Interesting. We could have probably, if we were playing around drill, what would we have done differently? We would have just simply brought in the Fenrir, then went into the Dear Servant, right? But typically, you don't want to do that because then, you know, if I do that early, then I lock myself out of a bunch of stuff. So I was trying to bait non-drill hand traps with that one. So, you know, that happens sometimes. We stretching, guys. We're just this is the part of the exercise where we're stretching. See, we get a do-over. That first duel didn't count. I actually like that guy's duel box. You guys didn't see it, but it was like a black duel box with like magenta and blue flames or something on it. You should start with the deer. No, that's like it's like a hindsight is 20/20 kind of thing. Okay, that's sometimes you just gotta hold that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to hold that. We're gonna do it again. There's no way there's no way this guy has a drill again, right? Because he just lit up. So he has imperm. Yeah, see, there we go. So we just stopped that. Look at that. So that imperm could have been for this Aluber. Right? So now we get to normal summon this. Does he have a Veiler? Does he have Ash? Let's see. He has another hand trap. Ash Blossom. Okay. Alright, cool. Now if I had the room, I probably would put like, this would be like a good, you know, a good argument to say, okay, let's put an SP Little Knight in here because then I can at least do something with it. But this Fenrir is going to do something next turn, and we have a drill to back it up. So it isn't the worst thing in the world, especially since we made him blow through 2 hand traps, and he doesn't have Ash Blossom anymore. So unless he has double Ash Blossom, this kid is going to pop off. So let's see what he does. From the deck to the hand. Okay. So maybe this is Blue Eyes, right? We're going ahead and drill him. If this is Blue Eyes, then he may not be able to do a lot. Alright, so 2,000 life points. Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai. Okay, maybe this isn't Blue Eyes. A level 3 warrior monster. Another... Wait a minute. Is that how he goes into... Is this a samurai with primites? Oh, wow. Did not expect this. Is he going to synchro summon or link off? Like, what's he doing? Or maybe I'm giving him too much credit. Okay, well... That's interesting. We'll go ahead and do this in case he has a branded in high spirits. Actually, you know what? We'll keep this in case he goes max C. We'll keep this roll in case he goes max C. Alright. First we'll activate this effect. And I don't think I'm going to go into... I mean, we could, actually. But I think I'd rather keep the Kashtira Fenrir. Alright, let's go ahead. Activate. And let's see here. What do we want to send? You know what? We'll do this. The Fenrir can take out 2 of these monsters by itself. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. And we'll activate this effect. And we'll banish you. Okay. And we could summon this again. But I don't think I need to, actually. I don't think I need to. We'll play it slowly. Get rid of this. Oh, I can't be destroyed? Until the end of your... Oh, okay, that's what that is. Got it. Didn't read that last part. That's fine. Alright, well... We have a Fenrir, we have Droll, and we have a lot of stuff here, actually. So, we're going to go ahead and set the Fallen and Virtuous with the Albion here. Best case scenario, we pop our own Albaz, send Rinbrum, and then we have the Albaz, interruption available. Which means I'll probably want to send... Well... I'll probably add this Mercury to my hand. Assuming we get that off, we'll be able to have another negate along with it. Alright, so let's see what he does here. Now this is a slow, grindy game, right? Okay. So he's going to add another warrior to his hand. I guess we droll away one more time. Yeah, well, why not? Yeah, he's gonna be able to add from the deck to his hand again. We're gonna drill again. Yeah, he's not gonna like that. He's probably very upset. Yep. What you got? Oh. What does this do? You can't add. You can't. Oh, from the deck or graveyard to the hand. Oh, okay. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy this card. If this card will be destroyed by battle, a card effect destroy a monster you control on the field instead. Well, I'm just gonna banish it with the Fenrir, though, right? Couldn't I just do that? So yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll just get rid of that. I mean, you'll have to. You'll want to negate it, right? Surely. Oh. Okay, he wants to negate it. He really wants that to stay on the board. Very, very interesting. All right, well, we'll pop it. Sounds like you really, really want that on the board, buddy. Okay. We'll go ahead and send the Rinbrum. And we'll pop your Sheehan here. So you have to get rid of, at least get rid of the other monster. So, what I'm thinking is, he's going to attack and get my Albaz in the graveyard. Then I can respond by, Okay, so he negates that. Okay. Yeah, there he goes. If he pops the Albaz, that'd be crazy. Now he still has the once per turn activation here. So if he wants to do it now, yeah, let's see if he does it. He will negate it. Now, this was probably a bad negate. If I was him, I would have let the Rimbrum banish itself, because I'll just do it again like another turn in the future. Okay. We'll add this back. So, yo, sir, you are ignoring my comments? Hey, Galzo. Did I? I don't think I ignored it, actually. I just don't have Discord. I guess you didn't know that. I don't have a Discord. I'll have to make one. I'll have to make one so we could hang out. Yes. Appreciate you coming over to say hi. And all right, so let's see here. We can go high spirits, send this, get another monster on the board. That's fine. I really would have liked to have the Fenrir out here to annoy him with it. So what we might do is this, actually. Let's go ahead and get this off the board. Okay. And now we're going to go into main phase 2. So we'll go ahead and special summon this. Cool. And now I'm going to go into high spirits. Actually, we'll do... he will definitely negate. Yeah, actually, he will. He will 1000% negate this, right? Why wouldn't you do that? Why would you not negate this? It's a Fenrir, you know? And then once he negates that, I go full combo with high spirits. That's the plan, at least. All right, he thinks I have something else going on. We're going to go ahead and... Actually... You have a Merc in my hand, so we're not going for that play. Okay, we'll just put the Fenrir in my hand. So he did not go for it. He thinks I have something else going on. He wants to wait for that. Which is fine. Alright, send Grand Guignol. I think we just go get a White Dragon, don't we? Yeah, we get White Dragon. Him negating this is really awesome. We already have Rimbrum in the graveyard, by the way. So, yeah. He's in trouble now. Negating this does nothing, because we're going to get F and V and pop it. Okay. It guys and goes in the graveyard, and then we banish your monster. So he was kind of stuck in that situation there. He was between a rock and a hard place. And if you're wondering why I am not responding so quickly to the chat, it's because this is Master Duel after all. This is Master Duel. I have to concentrate or I'll lose every single game by time. It's not even answering in the chat shakes my head. Oh my gosh. All right, so we did send that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just actually get this instead, since we already got rid of the monster. And I'm going to send the, we'll send this. And we'll activate that effect, get the Albaz on the board. And so he did all that work to try to prevent me from getting any of this out, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. So yeah. Pretty nice, pretty nice. From the deck to your hand. Absolutely. Go ahead, man. Get your 6 Samurai King. I'll read comments right after this duel is over. You banish 2 6 Samurai and special summon it. Oh, I don't know if I like that, but I have no choice but let it go. Okay, he did not activate it. Is that a dark monster? That was a mistake. Sir, that was a mistake. I'm going to eat your monsters now. Send the Cartesia. And this is why I love double dogging it. I love double dogging it, guys. Alright. We're gonna... Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and do this. bring out the Cartesia. Oh, I gotta mess with his graveyard, right? Yeah, this is Scott's game. 6 Samurai in 2026. You know, respect, I suppose. Respect. All right, let's read some comments in the chat. Verte Anaconda is definitely needed. Verte Anaconda does seem really good right now, doesn't it? Then we have to ban. You want to ban Droll? All right, sure, why not? Yo, what's good? New chatter. I dueled someone who ran a very similar build to you in casual match. I swear, he ran the avian card too. Hey, it's a good build. It really is. He's in the chat anyways, so I might as well just give him a shout out. Shouts to Galzo for you know, making me want to play Fenrir in my deck, because I historically abhor Castira cards. I hate them so much with a passion of 1,000 burning suns. But I found out you can go into branded with it, so now I like it. All right. But yeah, gals, I'll make a Discord just so I can talk to you. It's an honor to have you here. Exactly. I know you mentioned before, but have you put further consideration into Decisive Battle of Golgonda? I have. I'm not gonna lie, I have not put consideration into Decisive Battle of Golgonda. I'm just gonna call you Golgonda from now on. Cause I think this is like the. I think every time I have a stream, I see the word Golgonda in my stream at some point. Let's read it. So we have a lot of locks in the deck now. 3 whole locks? Wait. What locks are you talking about, man? I haven't been doing any locks. I don't know what you mean. Did I spell it wrong? I did spell Golgonda wrong. It's spelled Golganda. All right, here we go. All right, so why are you pushing this card? It's been doing very well for me. In standard Albaz line, you can use 3 champion sword soul to trigger it too. Let's read it. This card's name becomes Great Sandsea Gold Golgonda while in the field or graveyard. Once per turn, if a card you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send one fusion monster that mentions Fallen Albaz as material from your extra deck to the graveyard instead. I wish you can search for this if that's the case. Otherwise, just add branded opening. During the end phase, if you have Fallen Albaz in your field or graveyard, you can special summon one Springen's monster from your hand or deck. Is there a way I don't know of that you can search for this? Because it sounds like you're just hard opening it. Let me know if there's something that you are cooking here that I'm missing. Yeah, I'm not. That's probably the main issue, right? There's also the fact that it's a continuous spell. There's a reason why we're not running branded Lost, for example, right? One effect that the Fallen and the Virtuous has had over Yu-Gi-Oh! The last several months is the fact that a lot of people don't want to run continuous spells, continuous traps, or field spells nearly as much unless they're absolutely necessary or they're broken, right? So I think the issue is I can't search for this. I can't search for this. I can't set it, can't place it. It has a very interesting first effect though, but it reminds me of branded opening. So I'd rather just run branded opening at 2 if that's the case, since it also counts as a starter. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't do exactly everything Golgonda does, but at least with opening, it's a starter, but it does half of this. So this card only makes it more obvious to me how good branded opening is, that, you know, compared to what people are thinking right now where they're running it at 1. Fenrir combo locks you into only to Xyz. No. Fenrir combo does not lock me into Xyz. It only locks you into Xyz if you special summon it using its own effect. You only normal summon. You don't use your special summon this card with its effect. If you do that and you expect to do branded stuff, you're cheating. Okay, alright, so I'm glad we got that out of the way. 1 second here. Let me check something. All right. I will have to send a message out once I make a Discord to Mr. G over here so that he doesn't think he's being scammed. I just realized that because it would be kind of odd, right? Imagine if someone hits you up on Discord, right? I'm assuming it's not like I don't know what Discord is. Imagine someone hits you up on Discord, right? And it's like, hey, I'm this person that you wanted to talk to. And then you look at when the account was made, and it was made like yesterday. I would imagine that would be very sus. Right? It's standard to run 1 Fallen of Albaz and 3 Alubers. It's standard, quote unquote, yes. But a lot of people are running 2 right now. I think 2 is fine as long as the 3rd one is a replacement for it. I mean, I'm running Ambassador Dual Cockatourium and the kit, so it's like I'm running, I'm just diversifying the starters, right? So that's like a super important thing for me. Now, I think 3 Aluber is also fine as well. I don't think you have to run kit. I don't think you have to run Cockatourium. But, you know, I just love that bird so much, apparently. The bird is the word, I heard. All right, next duel. Oh, I'm not going first. Okay. Let's see what happens here. There's a card that searches continuous spells. How good is it? How much effort is required, and how much space do I need in my extra deck to make that work? Oh no! This is cute. Okay. Castiras. We're definitely gonna max C him. We're definitely gonna max C. Just so you guys are aware. Oh, this is just straight up Castiera. This is great. This is perfect. Wait, what? He's not doing anything. Okay, so he set that trap, right? My man set that trap. So if let's look at that trap again. We're gonna wait on that. That's Banister in your hand. We're gonna want to save the Fallen and the Virtuous for that specifically. But first, let's activate our own Pressure Planet Wraithsoth and make him think we're only running Castieras. And there we go. Let's pop the hell out of that. Okay. So, I'm thinking probably just gonna send Titaniclad here. We're gonna pop that bad boy. Incoming stun deck, most likely. Most likely. Alright. Let's go ahead and add a Castiera Fenrir. So now he has to deal with this annoying thing. Alright. Oh, go ahead. Use one of your cards to stop it. That would have been for an Aluber, by the way, guys. That would have been for an Aluber. That's very, very nice. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and let that happen. It is a psychic monster. It doesn't really... We're not going to really be able to banish one excavated card face down, place the rest at the top of your deck in any order. Well, let's go ahead and activate this. Branded opening. And I think for me, I'm going to send the Mercurier. For sure. I could get the Quem here. Quem could dump. But I think Aluber is just fine. We just made him use an imperm, so this might be where the Ash comes out. This might be where he ashes. If he doesn't, okay. Oh, that's very, very nice of you. We can't fusion right now. We can't fuse anymore. So maybe we go to Barafu, huh? Yeah. We go to Branded Fusion. Well, go ahead. This is why I need Bystials? Why you say that? Okay. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. He got my OG Albaz. Isn't that's something, man? I can't even activate this. Look at that guy. Well, we could. The thing is, we couldn't. It's not even that bad, guys. We wasn't gonna be able to. Wasn't gonna be able to OG Albaz his ogre anyway. So, all right. Let's see if we can make. Maybe we'll make Dogma Dragon here. What do you guys think? Yeah. Maybe we do that. All right. I'm going to dump. Let's see. We can go Fabricate Springen's Kid, actually. Follow the White Dragon. And we special summon back the Mercurier in this case. Alright, so Chain Link 1, you, and Chain Link 2, we're gonna bring back that Merc. Alright, what else you got? Worst case scenario, he stops this. Okay, he stops. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. At this point, we're just making him blow resources, right? Alright, and actually, we don't have to go into Dogma. We can go into Mirrorjade, but I really want this this OG Albaz to be back in my deck, since we have this, right? So I'm gonna actually just go ahead and make this. We're gonna. I think I'm going to banish the. Oh yeah. We'll banish you. Banish you, and I think we'll banish. We'll banish this. Bring this out. And activate this. And I think we'll activate this just a chain block. I don't think there's anything that would scare me to chain block, but we'll do it anyway. Super polymerization. Uh-oh. What's he making? Oh, is he gonna take my 2 dark monsters? This is actually very interesting because, yeah, he does take them both. That's fine. So he's gonna make like a Garura or something? Like, what's he doing? Oh, Starving Venom. Oh, very cute. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put this OG Albaz back in the deck. And I'm going to put back... I guess I'll put back this too. Actually, no, we'll put this back. Okay. So that's so these cards are in the graveyard, guys. So we're gonna get a lot of cool stuff here during the end phase. So we're absolutely fine. Searing Dragon would have been better. We'll see, I guess. Let's go ahead and try this. So, yeah, my guy. I have my Albaz back. And we'll bring it back. And I'm going to make a Dogma Dragon again. Very, very nice. And we're just going to make a Dogma Dragon because that card is going to pop all the special summon monsters on the field. Yeah. Oh, it would have probably. I don't know what happened. I thought it would do that. Anyways, so We have a towers. We have interrupt for next turn with the Fenrir. We have a bunch of stuff we can send to, add to our hand and send to the grave. I mean, set. I mean, so yeah, man. It's kind of awesome, right? We're gonna go ahead and dump. Oh, we got adds to the hand. We'll put this in my hand. Forgot about that. Go ahead and set. We could set Fav here. Yeah, we'll set Fav. And we'll get the Quem here and dump Cartesia. And you know what? We'll go ahead and add that to our hand too. All right, so Fav will dump Rinbrim, most likely. And I just thought about something. Maybe I should not have... actually, that's not true. If he tries to pop it... Ooh, hold on a second. Use it. Can you even use it? I don't think you can use it, right? That's it. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. We're just going to pop it. We're just going to get rid of it, guys. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, buddy. It has to go. I mean, use and lose anyway, but, you know, whatever. I'll bring out this, because why not? Set that. I don't need to do any of this. The game's over. Thanks for humoring on the inside of on Golgonda. Being non-searchable is definitely a hindrance. Yeah, that's a big issue. It really is. So you just lost to a non-towers Dogma Dragon. I never even got to use its towers effect. I never got to use the towers effect, and you guys were saying go Mirrorjade. The reason why you don't go Mirrorjade there is because while Mirrorjade would have been really strong, let's say Super Poly isn't even a factor there. Let's say Super Poly isn't even on the board. Mirrorjade would have done something, right? But I'm thinking an extra turn ahead, right? You have to do that with Brandon more often than go for the strongest play immediately. Because if for some reason he takes that board apart, then I don't have a follow with Albaz. Albaz is one of my most important interruptions. I have to have that. It's responsible for often like 3 interruptions or more by itself, right? So going Dogma Dragon, especially since the Dogma Dragon was still strong enough, even without the towers, to threaten a response, using that to basically negate what Kashtira does to this deck is a good reason why you run double Dogma, basically. So I ran that. Got Super Poly, didn't matter because the cards he put in the graveyard were going to give me stuff. So like his Super Poly was a crazy negative in that scenario, right? I was going to get 2 cards. I could pop his, I can fav his whatever he makes anyway, or the Kashtira, you know. It's just not good luck. It's not good luck. Yeah, Super Poly's really good, but if you have to use it in that scenario, it's really, really bad. He had to discard a card. I get 2 cards during the end phase. It's like my Albaz comes back. This is terrible. All right. Maybe that's worth saving just to point that out in a future video. I don't know. All right. Next video. The next match, I mean. If you do like this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, guys. We'll really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. Helps me make more conversations about Branded. And let me know if anyone here is going to be using the new Starving Venom Fusion monster that's coming out in Master Duel very, very soon. I believe the 8th or 9th. I can't recall off the top of my head, but, you know. Such an illegal strategy, second Dogma. How is it illegal? That sounds like Salt. Salt is healthy. I will say that, though. Salt is healthy. Oh. Elf Notes. What do we have here? Okay, so this is going to be a lot of stuff happening. I have no monsters in my hand. I have Nadir Servant. I have access to the Kashtira package, so that typically goes first in order to try to force a response. Then we do have F and V. We have High Spirits, but no card to go through to send. Nadir Servant and a Bricky Brick. Oh, Baron de Fleur. Okay, Baron. Okay. Well, I mean, I knew this was going to happen, right? This is pretty obvious. Boy. Type 1 if you really would like a Baron de Fleur ban. Probably never going to happen in Macedo for at least another 6 months. The main monster, the monster in your center monster zone, main monster zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. You didn't give him a chance to play? Oh, he played all right. He played Yu-Gi-Oh! What are you talking about? I'm sitting here sleeving up my TCG branded deck. Nice. Will you be playing around with hybrid versions of branded? Well, I'm doing it right now, actually. Obligatory 1? That's just 1 for... anyone ever seen those Snapcube videos? The Sonic 06 Snapcube videos where Sonic just goes, 1! That's a cute little monster there. What the heck? This guy looks scary. Legendary, actually. Who's that Pokemon? Original attack on Special summon level 6 lower elf no monster, and you can reduce levels all level 4 or higher monster in the field by 3. Oh wow, this can really screw with synchro summoning. Special summon on level 6 or lower. Okay, he gets rid of it, but he probably can summon it back, right? Opponent's monster cannot attack except that monster in the middle. Oh, you also run Ecclesia. Oh, that's... So, oh yeah, this is right. That's right. They like running branded. That's right. So now he has OG Albaz interruption here. So this puts a lot of pressure on my F and V to hold it for OG Albaz most likely. And then we have the Baron de Fleur as a negation. Oh, he puts it here too. Well, isn't that clever? If he puts the Albaz in the center, I can't even use F and V for it. That's actually no. See, he made a mistake here then. No, he did not. Is he going into Sword Soul? Champions? Omega. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. He took the worst card out of the... Okay. That's not that bad. Okay, so he's probably gonna put the thing in the middle, right? Yeah. So I can't target it. So my fav is gonna be not great. Alright, so let's see if we can use Pressured Planet to bait him. I wish there was a cashier I could add to my hand that would be high spiritable. But let's see. This should scare him. Does not do it. Okay. We'll add. Alright, so the question is, do we go for a second Kashtira or do we go for a Rise Heart here? We can threaten Synchro 8. Actually, I think we go for another Kashtira here, I think. Something tells me we should probably go for that. Yeah, we just go for another Kashtira. Okay. Yep. Because he doesn't know I have a second one. There's a good chance he might... Okay, well... That sucks. This is the second droll. We've gotten droll twice so far in this video. We're going to special summon you. Alright. So the goal here is to immediately go into the battle phase and threaten something that he might have to go use his Ecclesia effect for. Once I go into the battle phase, the goal is to get this Baron de Fleur to use its counter on the Fenrir here. Does not. Okay, he lets that rock. Very, very cool. Then he uses the Fav here. Okay. Okay, so he uses the Fav there. Okay, so we did get rid of a Fav. Alright, so battle phase over. That drill really sucks. Alright. We can go to... We can't pop this. We can use Fallen the Virtuous to attempt to kill the Baron. He will negate for sure. Now, this might be it. This might actually be the play. And we're gonna go ahead and pop your Baron. If he doesn't pop the Baron, if he doesn't negate this, then obviously we get OG Albaz. Negate the effects of one face-up card your opponent controls. Okay, so he's gonna hold on to the Baron negate. That's fine. So he's gonna try to hold that Baron to. He's gonna try to hold that Baron for whatever I do next. It really sucks I wasn't able to use the high spirits here. Okay. Well, go to main phase 2. Okay. So we're gonna special summon this. Another one. So this isn't the best, right? Because I really needed this to resolve. He's gonna negate it. Then I can banish. Then I can banish this, at least. I might be able to survive, barely. I'm thinking I should set this card to bait him. Now, the reason why I'm setting it is if he has any way to pop this or he's worried about it doing something to him, it goes in the graveyard, goes back in my hand anyway. But I don't think, like, was he... Oh, yeah, he's considering Ecclesia going into something. That's what he's doing. But see, now he has to worry about the Fenrir and potentially banishing his Baron de Fleur. Actually, I don't know if... Actually, if he uses his negate on my Titaniclad, then I probably don't even... No, I should still pop it because he'll try to kill it with his Baron's effect next turn. Of course, this looks like GG regardless. Just... Oh. Hold up. Let me see what this do. Level 6 or lower monster your opponent controls to the hand during your opponent's turn. Oh, he's trying to make sure he has an answer to the Titaniclad here. That's pretty clever, actually. I'm gonna banish that. Banish that. Then he activates. Okay. And then he has... Alright, so what I'm thinking is... I did use F and V already. Yeah, no. Alright, this changes things. So, we're going to activate this effect. I can't go OG Albaz. He will use Elf Note and bounce it. So the goal is we're going to try to get the Quem on the board, get a Cartesia or Ecclesia on the board in my hand, right? We could also use Fallen of the White Dragon. We can always use Fallen of the White Dragon and... I think Quem is the best option, actually. Quem is the best option here. So bouncing it does nothing here for what I'm trying to set up. And actually it helps me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and dump... We're going to dump this. Add this to my hand. You will definitely bounce this, You'll definitely bounce it, right? Yeah. That's fine. Alright, so the best opportunity will be, in response to him triggering the effect of Ecclesia the Dark Dragon, activate this Branded in High Spirits. Okay. At that point, the goal would be to see if we can get the Quiritus on the board. He will have an FMV for the OG Albaz, though, so that's probably not a thing we're going to be able to do. But right now, the goal is just to survive. Because we do have another Fenrir we can... Well, we can't actually search for another Fenrir. Alright. So. You could probably negate it, right? Let me see here. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Alright. This sucks. We really wanted to activate that in response to one of his monsters triggering. Yeah, he's just gonna negate it. That's worth it to him. Okay. Yep, that's true. It is worth it. I have no more options. Alright, well, we tried our best. We tried to play around a lot of stuff there. Yeah, the droll ruined us, and we didn't have a monster in our hand. That counter trap was a drag. Alright. Is this branded tier? Please say yes. No, it's not. It's not tier limit. Barone is gone. Next ban list. Trust. Okay, I trust you. Hand is Ash. Guaranteed. Every time I face this toxic deck, they have an Ash in hand. Well, I feel like when you're playing these games, you gotta like at least push through and see what you can do. Practice breaking boards. Practice surviving. You know. You never know. Since we have the Fav in our hand, this is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Oh, Deception. We've been getting Fenrir a lot, though. Look at our hand, though. We just have straight gas, don't we? We have Fenrir. That goes into a lot of stuff. We have Albaz. We have Nadir. We have Barafu. And we have Merc, which, you know, might do something. It might do something. It might end up being a discard. I don't know. So how would you play this first, guys? Look at my hand. Tell me what order you would play this hand. Now remember, we're going second. We have a Fenrir in our hand. We have a Fallen of the White Dragon. We have Mercurior, Nadir Servant, and Branded Fusion. What would you play first? What would you play second, third, etc.? Knowing he's probably going into... Oh, Saint Azamina, was not expecting that. Knowing he has this on the board. Your opponent takes any battle damage. Your opponent cannot target cards in their field, graveyard banishment, or this card on the field with card effects. So we can't target this card or cards on our field with card effects. Azamina Branded. Whoa! He's playing this? Oh, he's playing cute. Your opponent cannot target other monsters you control with card effects. This guy is adorable. Now, he has Ilya Sylvia for counters. Playing one Fall of the White Dragon, I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it. Alright, so we do have a Fool loss here. Let's see here. Can he... If this card was fusion summoned this turn... I don't think we'll probably held that for a discard. Alright, so... This is an interesting board he's made here. But first thing we're going to do is special summon the Castira Fenrir. Now, I cannot target... Saint Azamina. Right? Is that what he's saying here? I can't target Azamina. Cards in my field, grave or banishment, or this card on the field. Okay. Alright, so that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and activate this effect, because I think we're just trying to bait that counter. That's really all we're worried about here. Okay. So we activate this. Should be able to take that out, right? Yeah. Very... What a waste. Alright, well... We're going to send Titaniclad. Worst case scenario... We get OG Albaz here. But it looks like we'll be able to do it now. Which is very, very nice. Okay, let's see if we can just take his monsters. Like, I don't have to show these other cards. I don't have to do that. He doesn't have a card in his hand for Super Poly. Someone said the correct answer in the chat. Fenrir to bait reaction, then Walbaz combo. If Stop Fusion and Nadir of all else fails. Yeah, we have too much gas, right? Well, we're just gonna go ahead and we can go Albaz here. Actually, no. I can go... I can make Mirrorjade elsewhere. I can make Mirrorjade another fashion, so we're just going to take all of his stuff. And let's see here. What's in his graveyard that matters? Yeah, no. Insane, right? That Merc actually did something nice. Your opponent activates a card. He's struggling, guys. He really needs that on the board. He needs to protect his life points. He needs it. He needs it. Someone said go droplet go. Oh, if only we drew that. All right, is there any cards in his graveyard that like I'm scared of? Like. I don't think so, right? I mean, we just probably kill him, right? Let's see here. We have plenty of time. Let's look at his graveyard. Is there anything that comes back to the field during the end phases? Cards in the graveyard because they're sent there. You can set it. Okay, so that's one option. That's just in the graveyard. This is that's stuck there. Brafu is kind of stuck there. He could get a Bystial and then bring this out if he wanted to, but I don't know if that does anything for him. Fallen and Virtuous could help him out if he happens to draw into it to get OG Albaz. That could be a thing. This card's in your graveyard. You can target one as a mean monster you control or you give yourself on the deck. Okay, we get rid of these. Get rid of those. Set a simple spoil spell or trap from the deck. You're more than welcome to. I don't think you live here though. I don't think you survive. Okay. I don't think you survive, sir. Yeah, Branded Fusion. All right, cool stuff here. That was a nice little lesson there we just had, asking you guys what you would do. Participation from the chat is very important. All right, let's see some comments here. Favorite debate reaction, like I said, I read that already. What do you think of playing only full-on with White Dragon? I read that already. Yeah, don't run one, run two, please. Okay, so I think that'll be an hour for this this little bit here. So I'll post this up later. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of the fights, or the battles, I guess I should say. And until the next time, where we have another conversation with Branded. All right, we're gonna have to cut that a little bit more. Have to cut that a little bit more, but that's okay. All right, let's do another one, guys. This is Brandon Despia. Thank you so much for watching the channel and having a conversation with me about Branded. More ranked battles on the Platinum rank in Master Duel. We're playing the Cartesia branded deck once again. We're kind of waiting for the new Starving Venom fusion monster, which is has a pretty cool effect. So, but for now, I have been enjoying Cartesia as a pseudo. Well, not even a pseudo. it doubles as a breaker and a starter when you run the Arsenal Falcon and Big Bird Green Albaz. So, been very much enjoying that as a way to increase the density of my starters and my breakers. Last video, I got hit with a lot of Droll. It was very crazy, a lot of Droll. And both times they were activated in response to my Cashier stuff. So that is a very notable wrinkle in the strategy, that you're more vulnerable to Droll if you don't do it right. So anyways, let's go right into the video. Like, comment, subscribe to bell notifications to help this channel survive and thrive. Bro, no way I'm ranked higher than you? Wait, why wouldn't you be? What's wrong with that? Oh my god, it's Brandon Despia himself. John Brandon Despia. I've never disclosed my my government name, sir. Thank you very much. We've been getting Cashier of Fenrir constantly. So, and we have a High Spirits to trigger off of a potential Droll as well. So that's also very, very nice. Set 1? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, we're just gonna activate this. Sure, why not? You don't have Ash Blossom, stop lying. Okay, well that's fair. We got work to do, guys. No relation to Bob the Fallen, by the way. Who are these NPCs you are trying to birth into existence, guys? So we have John Despia and Bob the Fallen. Who are these people, man? No, don't mean the docs, please, no ban. I'm thinking about it. You know what? I have a great idea. When I lose games, guys, it actually wasn't me. It wasn't me that lost the games. It was actually Bob the Fallen. That's our excuse. We'll use that as our cover. Whenever we lose a game, it wasn't my fault. It was because of Bob the Fallen. He told me to do it. Nothing wrong with it. More. I mean, I don't play as much as I wanted to. I didn't get a chance to play as much as I wanted to. Let's put it that way. I totally would have been. Why? I did not notice we had double Fenrir. Did I miss something? Oh, yes, right. I drew because of Maxio. Yeah. Yeah. So double Fenrir. That's cute. That pesky Bobby keeps taking the controller. Yeah, exactly. He keeps on wanting to have his turn with the Xbox. He's still special summoning. Oh my god, and I got double High Spirits and double Fen. Are you serious? So he can bounce 3 potentially. And he has the Anopolis. Oh, I see. He's gonna put him on the field again. Ranking Master Duels really is questionable. Is it now? Okay, so that's cool. We have a lot of cards here. My first mission in life is to get the hell that Anopolis off the board. Let's see here. Let's see if we can bait him with... Actually, I don't want to bait him with High Spirits yet. Actually, yeah, we want to do it. We want to do it here because I don't want him negating my Fallen and Virtuous on his field spell. This is a really good card to want to negate. Add one Endcraft card from the deck to your hand. Wait. I'll wait and see what he does. He might have been waiting for me to chain something. Alright. So he didn't do anything there. I'm going to go ahead and send... this is interesting. Do I send that card, or do I send this card? No, we'll do this. We'll send this to the graveyard. Okay. And this will get us the Albaz. We do have the Deer Servant. We do have Fenrir here. I'm going to wait and see. Banish one random card in his hand. Dude, I have too many good cards. But we do have this Fav here, though. I don't want him sniping the Fav. Okay. And let me go ahead and dump this. Get rid of that. Alright, where is it? Now we have the ability to get rid of it anyway, even if he negates it. Negate that effect. That's fine. Banish one random card. I have too many good cards. You son of a gun. That's fine. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and summon this. And now... Wait, why can't I use the effect of my... Am I missing something here? 1 second. While it's on the field, your opponent cannot target cards on the field or graveyards with card effects. That's annoying. So I can't even target it. I need OG Albaz. Okay. I think saying this is probably going to be the right thing to do. Did not expect that. Let's go ahead and get this on the board to get this in the graveyard, I mean. Cannot target cards in the field with card effects. That's very, very annoying. Okay. Did we normal summon yet? I don't think we did. We can't special summon this turn, so... Alright. I think the best choice is probably... We could get OG Albaz here. Quem gets that. I think my thing is... Yeah, and Craft is kind of like a burn deck, yeah. I guess we can set up OG Albaz next turn with Fav set and... Or Fav falling... Yeah, I think we just... I think we just set that up. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Activate. We'll set the Fallen and the Virtuous too. I'd rather do this. Yep. Let's see if we can get another Cartesia on the board. Add an Endcraft card from the deck to your hands. So my goal here is to double Dogma here. We just want to jam with Dogmas and try to get this off the board. Okay. Yep. We'll just swing. All right. No, we keep that. We keep that for next turn. All right, we're gonna special summon. We have OG Albaz in the graveyard already, so I'm just gonna get this guy. He's gonna pop it anyway. Okay. We'll go battle. Okay. Right, we'll set this card face down and shift to the end phase. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the dragon that devours the dogma. We're going to put reuse Fab. So we're going to put this in our hand for a cool discard. Titaniclad's going to go get the Quem. Now, what do we put in the graveyard? I think we put, probably just put this in the graveyard, actually. We already have Cartesia. Oh, Cartesia's banished forever? Someone remind me. Yeah, it is gone forever. I'll put it here. Okay. I'll leave that in the graveyard. And we'll place the... I'll do this. Alright. Nope. That's fine. Leave that in the graveyard. Stop it. Alright. Yep, 25. Okay. Return up to 3 cards on the field to the hand. Really? Okay. To show the opponent. Let's dump this. No. Was that a mistake? Probably was a mistake. Alright, add to the hand from the deck. I think we'll add... Might add this. Who knows? Why do we have all the Fenriers in my hand, dude? It's crazy. Dump this. Alright. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Okay. Wait. Why couldn't I activate the Fallen and Virtuous? Wait, I couldn't activate the Fallen and Virtuous, guys. Oh, that's right. I still can't target cards in my graveyard. Oh, that's annoying. That card's annoying, dude. Wow. All right. I keep on forgetting about that. Yeah. I was trying to res the my Albaz. It never could happen. So what did I do wrong there, guys? Let's look at this. Look at the deck. So how did I do that wrong? Let's look at the deck here. Not my deck. Of course he plays cheap cards. Anyways, so it was not that one. It was this one. Alright, after this card is flipped face up, your opponent cannot target cards in the field or graveyards with card effects. So I needed non-targeting effects, which this protects his dimensional fissure too, by the way. When a card or effect activates a target card you control, you can flip this card to... Okay, so I have to chain to the Pixia if I want to get rid of something, right? So that's basically something I have to play around. He's going to try to get the Pixia out so I can't pop his cards. So this gets rid of... This kind of negates the Cartesia too. Me using it to banish cards off his field. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to assume he has Pixia and like hold the Fallen Virtuous and pop the right card so he doesn't get to burn me to death. You can reveal this card in your hand, special summon it. Yep. You cannot special summon the turn you activate this effect except for face down defense position monsters. So we did a bad job using our Maxi. We got a lot of cards from Maxi, but we still lost. So that was just bad player stuff, right? That was Bob's fault. I've heard that one of the secrets to this matchup is keep looping Chaos Star Source Dragon. The plan was to start doing that actually. I was gonna start doing that, but I just forgot about the inability to bring back the Albaz. Since that was the case, I should have I probably should have got out of Cartesia early. Right? Probably should have gotten Cartesia out early. Since I had the Albaz in my hand, I could have went directly into that. All right. It's good to know. We've seen this before already. All right, let's get into the next match. Endcraft is like one of those weird decks where it's not top tier at all. It's basically probably the best anti-meta option available right now in the game. You don't see it enough, though. That's my thing. You don't see it enough. Who's that level 7 card in your field with 2400 attack? Cartesia Fenrir. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay. That was kind of interesting. Follow the White Dragon. Brother. Really? Might as well. No. Did I get baited into a Maxi? I did not. No. Let me play the game. Alright, so we're going to activate this. And I'm going to go ahead and dump... Alright, he probably has at least one more interruption. I'm going to go ahead and just do this, though, since we have the normal summon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Definitely got baited. I don't even think I should have done that, actually. Alright, so we're gonna go get the... We're gonna get this out. Alright. There we go. And activate this. Do not want to summon from the deck. I don't. But it'll, we're going to... I have Fav here. We're going to add OG Albaz to our hand. We'll use it as a discard for Super Poly. And then we can use Fab to send Rinbrum. So, potentially that's what we can do. Oh, okay, Sky Striker. It's fine. So the Super Poly's gone. Dang it, Bob. Dang it, Bob. I don't think I want him going into that. Yeah, this is probably too early to use, though, to be honest. I don't want him going into that, but he's going to do it anyway. He hasn't normal summoned. Yes, this is probably hella bait. Oh, Kagari. You could target a Sky Striker spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Yeah, maybe I should have stopped that. What's he getting? Hornet drones? That's fine. So, he'll play the Hornet drones again. Y'all sleeping on Bystials? No, 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 no. We're not sleeping on Bystials. So is this going into Yummy? I kind of want to see. I kind of want him to commit to something first before I respond. 0, huh? Okay. Nah, you can tribute this card. That's annoying. Dang it, Bobby. Don't make it sound like I reminded you of Hank Hill of all people. Oh my god, bro, he's just going nuts here. We really could use that super poly to slow this down. Now I can't get the yeah, I don't care about that. All right. I care that he got rid of my super poly, so now he has an answer for Albaz. Is more consistent? It depends on how you build it. It's always been about how you built it. Damn. That's actually interesting that he did that. All right, we're gonna have to. Gonna have to do this. Yeah, I really regret putting the Albaz in my hand now. Because I was gonna have it as discard fodder. That was a mistake. All right, we'll wait. We're just gonna use it for defense. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Of course, Tenpai. Random ass Tenpai. You serious? I tell you what. Alright, so we gotta keep the retribution to live, dude. We can't let him go into we can't let him go into Kaiman. Alright. So yeah, we're done here. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat this. We actually can protect our life points a little bit. All right, well. That really sucks. So why did he do that? Oh, there you go. Yeah, F that. Yeah, we're not letting that rock. Well, That being said, he has a lot of cards in his hand, so the chances of me surviving this are pretty bad. That's only at 1, right? Yeah. You have to beat me the regular way, please. I would appreciate it. So why would you do that? Oh, because he has... Okay. Very interesting. Oh, I mean, he was going to get it back. I was going to get it back, actually. I just realized that. Right? To end the turn. So he just went ahead and killed it, so I didn't get to use it. Okay. Go activate this. I'm gonna get my fav. Alright, let's go ahead and normal summon this. There's no point in using it. He's going to... He's going to pop it, so we're going to do this first. True Champions. Activate effect. Add one level 4/8 spellcaster monster. We can add the Quem. Did we normal summon? Yeah, we did normal summon. I wish I could... We do need another monster in our hand, though. Let me get the Ecclesia, I guess. Yeah, I'll get the Ecclesia in my hand. That's fine. So now, I'm going to force him to use the effect of his... Yeah, I don't care about that. It's a little late for that, buddy. So he'll have to tribute. Oh, he doesn't do that. Okay. I thought he could use it. We'll go ahead and special summon Cartesia here. I thought for sure he could tribute it. Am I missing something here? Let's check the card out. You can tribute this card. Yeah, he could. Special summon 1 Sky Striker. Oh. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Sky Striker Ace Ray and 1 Sky Striker Ace Rose or Rose from the deck or graveyard. Then you can destroy 1 card in the field. The fact he didn't do that means the cards are in his hand, right? That's a little unfortunate. I'm assuming that's what it meant. Unless I'm missing, because I don't recall seeing Ray or Rose on the field at all this duel. So, all right, next duel here. I run Branded Banishment. It's like a super poly kind of. I've thought about potentially running Banishment as because it's a trap. You know, mostly because it is a trap. Another super poly. You are right about that. I did think about that. That might be something to consider with the Starving Venom monster, actually. Like, replace the 3rd Super Poly with the Banishment. If he had to, he will not be able to activate the 2nd effect. Ah, I see. So Bob tried to ruin the game for us, but we did manage to win it. Very, very nice. Ooh, Dracotail. Okay. Probably gonna have to put Fenrir in defense position. Actually, no, we'll put in attack position. Will he use the horn on a Fenrir, guys? What do you think? Because I was just like, play it again. Yeah, you know, I just... We do have a Mags. We do have Mags here. So depending on what he puts in the graveyard, we might be able to do something with it. So doing that first, huh? We do have Called by the Grave to potentially stop a Pan or Urgula effect. Maybe something like that. Or maybe a An Arthalion threatening to bounce our board. Okay, he does put that in the graveyard. I was kind of hoping he did put the Frixel in the graveyard. So, let's see what he does here. Okay. So he only adds the Lucius. Which makes sense. And actually, I should probably do this before he goes into Secretarion. I probably should have done that before he went Secretarion. However, I'm not going to do it now because he went to Ketu. I'll wait till the end phase. Typically, they don't go into Secretarion until it's my turn. Which means I do have the call by for the to deal with the Fimina, but he does have the Dracotail Flame to prevent that, so that's not good. That is no good. Can't Bystial Fimina. No, I have called by. I'm talking about for next turn. Call by for next turn. The question is the Dracotail Flame. If I could draw Fab, that'd be sweet. But yeah, I don't think he'll go into Secretarion here right now. He'll probably go into his Gulamel instead. Now, he does have the Frixel in the graveyard, so he actually might have a reason to go into Secretarion and get that back on the board, and then add this Fimina back into his hand. He might do that instead. Because I don't see the Dracotail Urgula. And now that I think about it, that play where he goes Dracotail, Rahu Dracotail, typically when you start off with Rahu, that is a sign that you potentially are going to go into Secretarion Dragon, now that I think about it. Okay, he does have the Urgula, so he's not going into it, which is good for me. That means I have a chance to still play the game. Okay, what is he doing? Oh, he's gonna get the Urgula back in his hand. Okay, so you got a Sting here. Those are the two best ones against Branded to make sure you have access to. Alright, so we're definitely going to go banish the Frixel during the end phase, and Brafu! Oh god, okay, so I'm probably going to banish the Malulu instead then. I think I might banish Malulu regardless of what he goes for here. Wait, what? Oh, word? Rinbrum? You cheeky little... Ah, what a cheeky guy. That's adorable. That's crazy. He's like, oh man, he must be an Albaz deck. I thought I covered it up pretty well, guys. How did he know I was a Branded player? How could he have possibly known? Yeah, I think at this point we just banish OG. Yeah. We waited and we got a better hit. He doesn't set anything else. So it's just the Sting and the thing. Okay, we made him waste an Ash Blossom. Perfect. That's great. Now, my main issue is I do not have access to Fenrir to special summon immediately. I do have Cartesia potentially go into a Grand Guignol. So we have to figure this out. Okay. I might have to use Called By in order to get the Deer Servant to resolve. That's the issue here. So we're gonna normal summon this and see if we can make him do something immediately. He does not do anything. I think he may have messed up his play there, because think about it. If he knew I had fusions, that he was, or something that, like, I would assume he knew I was going into Branded, right? Then why wouldn't you keep a dragon in your hand for access to Secretary off of the Phimina? So this is interesting. Okay, so we're just trying to force him to use the Rinbrum here. And if he bounces, then then we get to essentially play the Fenrir. And then Fenrir can go into full Branded combo. So, despite your Rinbrum. Use your Rinbrum, please. Why didn't he respond? He's worried about the other 4 cards in my hand. That's why. Technically, there isn't any need for him to do any of this. He can just wait. I need him to bounce the Grand Guignol, which, who wouldn't do that? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't do that? Now, it would be kind of cheeky if he bounced back the Lucius. That would really suck for me. You know what I mean? That would really, really suck. But of course he does that. Of course. We knew he was going to do that. Alright. And now for the surprise. What's up? And there we go. I think we're going to do this now. I want to force him to use... I want to force him to use the Dracotail flame as well. Okay, so he doesn't use the flame. All right, this isn't great. This is not good. He kept this for the like a Brafu and Nadir Servant thing like that. So this is not great. We never got a fusion in the graveyard too. This is terrible. Okay, so he didn't have the dragon in his hand. He's still gonna make our Thalion. Damn. Yeah, we don't have any plays here. Yeah, we don't have any plays anymore. Okay. Well, that was game. Yeah, you can't use it. There's no point in playing it. He's just gonna cancel that. Yep, that's it. Yeah, we'll just leave. Bob must have told me you're a branded player. Pretty much. Yeah. We kind of had a little bit of it would have been okay if that Ash Blossom wasn't there, right? So all right, we get to go first. I've been seeing, despite the fact we have a 45 card deck, I have been seeing the Retribution more than I thought I would, considering I'm running a 45 card deck. We will send this to the graveyard. Because we can get that with the We can get that later. Oh, really? If a quick play spell card is active, you can target up 2 cards your opponent controls, shuffle them. Well, at least I won't be, I will not be... Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I will gladly take that. Activate this bad boy's effect. And now we're going to go ahead and dump the Tri-Brigade Springan's Kit and special summon that Cartesia from the graveyard. Why not? This looks really nice. Thank you. Alright, activate this. That's why you need 2 Retribution? I do not think so. We could still do this first, maybe? The goal is to make Red Albion with either the Brafu or later on, so. Special summon. We're going to go ahead and activate this effect. We probably are going to need... No, we're not going to activate this yet. Not going to activate that yet. Go ahead and special summon this bad boy. Okay, and then we already have the Golden Sword Soul in our hand. It's kind of annoying here. We don't need to do that yet. Let's go into Synchro. Alright. Don't ask me why I put that up there. Don't ask me why. Probably want to get the Albaz back to the field, right? Because we want to be able to use Cartesia. We want to be able to use Cartesia to fuse away into something. So we're gonna activate this. I see an interesting opportunity here, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and special summon. Actually, we don't need to special summon that, do we? I could bring this back. I could bring this back and draw another card. I think I'll do that. Yeah, we'll special summon this. So we got another non-tuner here. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Fallen of Virtuous. And we'll put the Brafu back into the deck, since we can't activate it this turn. Alright, Synchro. We'll take this, and we'll take this. Alright, cool. Activate this. Grab the other Cartesia. Okay. Activate effect. We might actually might be able to keep the Golden Sword Soul for some additional protection. We're gonna go ahead and pop that, I guess. All right, now we're gonna activate this, and we'll make Red Albion. We'll take this and this. Okay, activate that. And we'll make the Mirrorjade. Okay. Alright, cool. Nice! We'll set this and set that. Go to the end phase. We should be able to, yeah, we'll use this. We'll get the Dogmatica Ecclesia on the board. Alright, we'll get the FAV. Pop the Red Albion here. Activate. And now we can get Retribution as well, which is very, very nice indeed. We already, do we have, is the bird available? I think the bird is available. Might as well. Yep. Okay. Get the bird before we get the activate the branded and the red Albion's effect. Hey, what's up, Stone? Activate. Looking pretty good here. We are playing a deck with a lot of MST, so what I'm gonna attempt to do is try to keep his MSTs out the graveyard. We'll try to get Dogma Dragon out early. Okay. I think I'm gonna wanna actually no, we have Ecclesia on the board. We can put this back on the field. I mean, we can put this back in our hand, I mean. Alright. Should be fine now. So that's a pretty good field here. We have access to double Mirrorjade banish if we do this right. We have Mercurier for monster negate. We do have a protect our monsters from. I mean, we have an attack negate too. Retribution, droplet, FAV, pretty good stuff. Now this is Radiant Typhoon, so we probably are gonna get popping unless he scoops it up, which you know, I basically have full power branded board off of that. So, pretty neat stuff. Okay, golden menu here. That was pretty good. I don't know what he had. I'm surprised he didn't try to play through it at least. But yeah, this is the deck here, guys. We're still playing at least 1 or 2 more for this video. If you do like the content, please subscribe to Brandon Despia. Help this channel grow and thrive and survive. Next video is probably gonna be. Well, I have a bunch of videos set up, right? But expect the Branded Despia for Dummies series to start uploading one by one onto the channel this week. The first 2 chapters are already done. It's an audio. It's made to be like an audiobook. Of course, you can do it with any YouTube video, but I was really trying to lean into that. I think you'll enjoy the first 2 videos for sure. And this is for beginners. We're going straight to the basics. Basics. All right, let's go ahead and start off with a special summon here. Very curious on how he is going to. We better not get drilled again. Let's put it that way. I'm not trying to get drilled 1,000 times. We've gotten drilled like 3 times today. Man, I wish I could see what you had. Someone in the chat said this is why you run 2 Retribution. One of the bricks always ends up in the hand. Why would you run it? No. No, I'm not running 2 Retribution, sir. That's not my jam. Special summon. Bird up. All right. Banish. Cockatorium, use your cock block attack, or whatever your special ability is called. All right. Albaz. Yeah, we'll go full power combo here. If he stops it, he stops it. Doesn't seem like he's stopping anything. I'm not sensing a Nibiru here, guys. Are you? Maybe a great opportunity for Nibiru, actually. Fallen of the White Dragon. We're going to go ahead and banish these 2, I think, is fine. Yeah. Changes our monster to dark sounds nice. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm very interested in the new Starving Venom fusion. There are a lot of matchups where they don't have easy access for us to make, like Lubellion, Mirrorjade, or Dogma Dragon, right? So that does help out a lot. And it also is another fusion opportunity, which is really insane. He hasn't ashed us, so I'm gonna. I don't even know what he would be holding at this point. The be honest, I do not know. We're going to send it to the graveyard. We're going to get that Albaz back on the board. Now, I could, yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to go into champions. We're going to use the bird. Effect. Do I want to? Do I want to? Do I want to? We can bring back... We could bring back Ecclesia for next turn. That seems neat. Yeah. We threaten OG Albaz access without having to use Rinbrim or Synchro Ecclesia. Might as well. Now, we have so many options right now. We actually could have went into a third Synchro monster, as you can see. Alright, then we're going to activate this effect. Now, in this scenario, we're making Mirrorjade with the Xyz monster, okay? We want that off the board. Alright. So, we could get this. We could get this, but then we don't have room for... Yeah, I probably should have thought about that before doing it, huh, guys? Actually, we could use this to get... Actually, yeah. We'll do this instead. We'll get this on the board. Activate. I'm going to put back... Yeah, we'll do this. Probably should not have done that, actually. Probably should not have done that. Alright, we're going to activate this. We already used the burb. I think I'm going to send... we can add another card in our hand. Why not? Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's go and do this. We had too much. We had too much going on here. Alright, let's go ahead and add that. We'll add this to my hand. I think in this case, we'll probably set the Retribution, I think, right? And we're going to use the Dogmatica, I mean the Titanic Lad. We're going to use the Titanic Lad to add an Albaz to our hand. So that way we have access to Rinbrim or some other fusion without having to search for the Fallen of Albaz. So let's go in our hand. And we still have room for the Ecclesia, so. Alright, cool. That took a lot of time. I probably actually should have Ecclesia go into... Well, we actually can't. It's banished. Fluanderies. Are you kidding me? Fluanderies. Wow. Okay. We are playing so many different things today. Very, very cool. I feel like I'm going to have to go into Dogma Dragon at some point. So, we'll see how that goes. It also means this Retribution may have been useless. Because they just normal summon constantly, right? Oh my god. Good night, Haz. John, Brandon, Despia? Quit calling me John. Alright, so he needs multiple monsters on the board. You contribute monsters your opponent controls. I don't like that. He's going to get rid of my Mirrorjade. Either that, he's going to get rid of my Ecclesia. Right? Interesting. If I go into Cartesia here, then at least I'll still have the Cartesia available. Actually, I know what I do here. Actually, no, I don't know what I do here. Yeah. We just, yeah, we get the other Cartesia on the board. I'm assuming he wants to get rid of the Cartesia so I can't fuse. Yep, that was right. He gets rid of them both. When distribute summon monsters in a monster zone, your opponent can activate the effects of special summon monsters they control in attack position. We just banish that, right? I mean, we just banish you, right? Yeah, we just banish you. What do you mean? Let's get rid of that. If he takes Mirrorjade, he sweeps the field. I mean, that is true. So, that is true. Should be someone to set a monster on the field? Yes. Can I do that? There we go. How you guys like that? You know that was slick. You know that was slick. You know that was slick. Well, looks like our friend here is done with his turn. Okay. All right. Attack position. We'll activate the effect here. I have a feeling he might have the ability to do something annoying with those two sets. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself the Cartesia here. And I'm going to fuse. Normal summon, huh? Okay. Alright. We're going to make Dogma Dragon here. I'm gonna put that other Dogma Dragon back. Put that back. Insane. Insane. Okay. Add the card to his hands. Now we'll let that rock. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. I haven't seen this card before. Swallow's Cavalry. Okay. Bro, we need to attack immediately. Can we attack, please? Oh, crap. Oh, no! Where is it? Where is it? There we go. And I'll put this back too. My God, bro. Will you cut it out? We constantly just get rid of it. This is kind of funny, to be honest. Let me swing, you dork. Alright, whatever. I just wasn't letting him do anything. Oh, we double banished him so many times. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, 4 A's. That's his name. Okay, so the thing you missed, Carrot Patch, was... Oh, man. I'm gonna have to post this video. Let's go look at his deck. Let's go look at his deck, so I can make sure I get it right. So I got my full branded board basically, and then he tried to use, where is it at? Oh yeah, here it is. He tried to use spell card Soul Exchange to take 2 of my monsters to make this guy, right? Where's it at? No, that's the wrong one. It's this guy. To make this, to make the M-Pin, right? So not only was my Mirrorjade in defense position, but the way the card works is that it allows me to do the same thing afterwards. So what I did was I took 2 of my monsters after I used the Fallen and the Virtuous on his M-Pin, I believe. That's what it did. To summon my Fenrir. And since that happened on the same turn where I used Mirrorjade to banish, I was able to trigger the Quem on my board to reborn the Mirrorjade, then banish again. And then I was able to use the Mirrorjade again on the next turn to make a Dogma Dragon and banish again by bringing it back with the Quem. We just kept on spamming Mirrorjade. He was trying to get multiple bodies on the board to get Ryza, but he can never keep a monster on the board because he needs 2. So I burned through all of his summons. and then I had a Fallen a Virtuous, and then I had an Ecclesia that can get me Albaz, and then I could have used the Albaz to and another monster on my side of the field with the super polymerization in my hand to make a second Dogma. So when I made the first Dogma, I made sure the second Dogma went back to the deck, extra deck, so I can make it again. Otherwise, he was going to try to use some type of nonsense to lock me down. So I was like, okay, time to bring out the towers. That was funny. That was a fun game. I gotta admit, that was crazy. Time almost ran out, though. Alright, guys, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and play a little bit more. But if you do like the content, you have some questions, you have some concerns about the way I'm playing, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so I can survive and thrive in the YouTube algorithm. Take care of yourself, and until the next time where we have another conversation about Branded. You're listening in the background while you work, huh? Okay. Oh, I mean, hey, I'm technically working too. I got stuff here in the background while I'm trying to work as well. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me see. Did I miss an appointment? No, I did not. Okay. We'll do one more, and then I think I'm gonna cut it off for the next time. I'm gonna try to stream more, guys, especially with Master. We can just it's easy content, and just chilling with you guys is fun. And then someone remind me to make a Discord account at the end of this video so I can talk to Galzo. That's we gotta make that a priority, man. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. This is Brandon Despia. Thank you so much for watching the channel and having a conversation with me about Branded. More Master Duel. We're at Platinum Tier 4. We're almost ready to rank up, and I'm just playing until we get the new Starving Venom fusion monster, which should be in the next few days, actually. I probably already have it by the time this video comes out. We're still messing around with the Kashtira version of Branded 45 card build. Very much been enjoying it. Had some weird shenanigans in some previous videos where we was getting spammed by Droll and Lockberg, which really hurts the Kashtira route, especially if you don't have something like Branded and High Spirits alongside of it. So that was a little bit of annoyance, but outside of some really wonky hands, we got some very interesting duels we had to play through. I do like this build a lot. Anytime I see a Kashtira card in my hand, I'm happy, which is very odd because I typically hate Kashtira immensely. But this is the deck. Kashtira will allow me to access the Branded engine, or the Fallen the White Dragon engine with the Arsenal Falcon, summoning the Cockatorium. We normal summon Rise Heart. We don't use its effect to special summon. Don't forget that, or you're going to look silly. And we are only running the one Grand Guignol. I think when the new card comes out, I'm probably going to switch out Abelonatus, though. I think that's what's going to be switching out. Although, I feel like I'm going to also have to try builds without the Kashtira package, because I do want to have another card to go into through the new Starving Venom. So, very, very excited for that. To be able to have a board with Cartesia and this new Starving Venom monster at the same time, or even consecutively, one behind the other, is really, really cool. Very, very curious about that. Essentially, like getting the Mirrorjade out and then going to the new Starving Venom with the Cartesia, fusing away another dark monster in the Mirrorjade, having another negate plus a second banish coming back. That sounds really nice. I don't know what this means for Predaplant decks, though. I have a feeling they're not gonna do too well, but I could be wrong. I'm not the only one who hates Kashtira. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't like Kashtira, but you know, you convinced me by saying it links into Branded. It bridges into Branded with this little fun tech here. And a lot of people don't like Kashtira. I know this. People hate Kashtira. So it becomes a lot easier to bait interaction when you lead off of that. Speaking of which, Jeez, this is just full of gas. But we're going second this time with the Droplet, Branded Fusion, Opening, Nadir Servant, and Fenrir. Oh, I didn't draw any bricks this time? This is not normal. And we're playing against Cooltoon. Okay, we have a lot of good cards in our hand, so, you know, double. What? Double Cooltoon Synchro? That means his hand was kind of cheeks. How good is the new Sword Soul Synchro in TCG? Oh, it's mandatory for Branded. It increases the power of the Branded combo. Your one card Branded combo is stronger because of it. You should definitely run one copy. Alright. Cooltoon Rico. He's going to go full combo here. The first thing we do is go Fenrir, get another Fenrir, right? This will either bait the Zaylin or force a pop at some point. Ahead of our combos here. Excuse me? Uh-oh. What is going... I don't think I was prepared for this. Alright. Interesting. Is this normal? I don't think I've ever played a Power Patron Cooltoon combo yet. Can you run the Psy-Frame? I have done that before. It's pretty decent. But I think the 3 champions of Sword Soul actually just... It's just better, right? It's just a better use of the slot. Okay, so we put Full House at the bottom. Alright, Full House at the bottom. Psy-Frame is like mandatory? Nah. It's not mandatory. It's optional. You don't have to feel bad for running it though, you know what I mean? However, it is objective. It's objectively a fact that the champions of Sword Soul makes your Branded combo stronger, and if you had to pick one of the two and you only have one spot left, you should always pick the champions. If you have room somewhere else because you remove another fusion monster or something, then if you want to try Omega, go ahead. Omega's much better going first though. At least with the champions, it has a relevant effect going second. You don't always go for synchros, to be honest, going second, but if you have to, it is there. So that's much better than what Omega can do right now. Omega's definitely much better going... Not much better, but Omega is best going first. Alright, so this is on the board. Great! So that Droplet is going to jam that Cooltoon back-to-back, for sure. Again with that? What the heck? Alright, let's see here. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah. Actually, no. He doesn't have to synchro summon, right? No, this will put a lot of pressure on him. This will put a lot of pressure on him. We should do it. Okay, then we activate this. Any response, sir? Alright, so this puts us in a weird position. Actually. Okay. Does he have the Ash Blossom? Well, if he does, it's gonna do it anyway, so. And this one. Yeah. Let's do that to us too. We're gonna go send the Brafu here. Right? Yeah, because we can just search for the second one. Nope. Add to hand. Alright. Sir, do you have a way to do anything else? Okay. Oh, I see. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Very, very cute. And if I try to banish it, he'll use this effect to increase his level by 3, which will make him go into a 6. And then he can go into an... Okay, so this is happening. This is just happening, right? Okay. I think we just banish the Loudness War, right? Because the Loudness War... Other tuners you control... Because we can just destroy this, right? No, I think with him... we just get rid of that. That's just the most annoying one, right? That's just the most annoying one. The scariest one. Even if the Loudness War is there, I'd rather not. Wait, it says up to, right? It's up to, right? Okay. Activate. I'm gonna get another Kashtira. Get the Aluber. What's going on with his field? He was doing a lot of cool stuff, wasn't he? Okay. We have a free discard with the Fenrir, but I'd rather not have to use it. We can go into this. Lubellion, send Albaz. Lubellion, send Albaz, and... What? To make this. And then we discard a card. We send the other Albaz, make Mirrorjade. We definitely make Mirrorjade no matter what, right? So we go with this. Or do we make Rinbarum, actually? Yeah, I think we... Actually, we don't do that. We go into this. We go into this. Yeah, we go into this. That discard is going to be for OG Albaz. Alright. Send this to the graveyard. Get Ecclesia. And I'm going to bring this bad boy out. Activate effect. Discard. I think we just go into Dogma Dragon here, right? Actually, no. We just go into Mirrorjade here. Yeah, we just go into Mirrorjade. Take that. Mirrorjade's fine. Alright. And that's it. Wow. Well, that was interesting. That was an interesting board he was trying to make there. I feel like he probably needed a little bit extra. Like, maybe he made a mistake in that link, in that combo. What do you guys think? If anyone knows what he was trying to do, let me know in the comments. Cool Tune is so invasive, peeking at my deck in hand. You saw how it didn't matter, right? You saw how it didn't freaking matter at all. You know, so this is why it's important when you're building your decks to be dense with high value cards. You rarely have an opportunity to put like little low impact tricky things in there. They can be cool text, but they have to be high impact. Especially now in the Cool Tune meta, because if you have like weaker thing because you like this trick, because you like this cool little combo you figured out, and they're not that great in a vacuum, when you're playing into a board, that could be the reason why you lose, because you'd rather that be a high impact starter or board breaker, for example, or hand trap. So, and that's what the new support for Branded gives us. It gives us more room to play higher impact cards instead of having to run additional cards to facilitate 2-card combos. Oh, I don't like this hand. Well, I mean, it's kind of doable, to be honest. It's fine. Oh. Radiant Typhoon. Now, this could be the Radiant Typhoon with the, that's what I thought. Yeah, we're absolutely doing this. Yeah, nah, dog. I figured it was Zodiac, dude. I thought it was Zodiac. Yeah, so he may not even go into it, which is helpful for me. He'll probably still go into his Link Monster, and that's it. And I think because he went into this... Yeah, so him going to Cartesia means he's not doing the whole thing with the Rat Pier, right? He's not doing that. He pretty much locked himself out of it. He's going to go into his Radiant stuff and maybe give me one draw, and that's it. Which is fine. Wow. That's funny. Also not what I wanted. Because he's probably not going to give me any more draws after this. Okay. Alright, so that's probably... What has he got here? That's a terrible hand. Okay. He really wants things to happen. Alright, how do I want to do this, guys? We could send a dog. We can send the Quem to the graveyard. Is on the field. Okay. I think we just normal summon this and see if we can bait some fun things here. I'm gonna send Retribution, I think, because I would like this Dogmatica Ecclesia to get a Fav and then put it back in my hand to use again. So we're gonna do that. All right, because we are probably not summoning monsters from the extra deck. You know what I mean? Okay. I'll probably dump this. Get rid of that. Force him to use it. Any options in the back row you gonna use, buddy? Okay, MST. So he pops it. That's okay. Special summon one Radiant Typhoon monster from your deck. Okay. Well, we asked for that. That was our fault. You need to win on this turn? You think so? I don't know about that. That's not good, right? It's not good. All right. Okay, so MST is here. This guy, man. All right, so the card we're sending to the graveyard is... He put this card in his hand, right? When activates a monster effect, you can negate that effect, and you can destroy that monster. So he's gonna have a monster negate here. We could... I don't see any... Oh, actually... Yeah, you know... He'll have a way to negate my Albion the Branded Dragon, which is very annoying, right? So we're gonna send this to the graveyard. So this threatens to make him waste the effect if he summons it right now. There he goes. Okay. We're immediately going to make him put it back in his hand. So you'll have to negate it. And now you don't have it for the red Albion's effect, which is exactly what I wanted. All right, and now we're gonna activate this, give him one more draw. Because I do want to put... Yeah. We'll set this. I don't think we activate the... we might have to activate the Ecclesia, to be honest. We might have to activate it. I have to threaten OG Albaz. At this point, this is like not... Oh, that's not... That's fine. That's totally fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, special summon. We'll special summon this. Okay. And we'll leave that alone. We'll set. Alright. End turn. Do this. Add this to my hands. Add this. We will activate. I think we go for this. We'll set this. Discard a card in my hand, huh? We discard... I think we can discard the Quem, right? Yeah, we discard Quem. Okay. What are you targeting? If I dump this... Yeah, I'll dump that. We'll dump that. Alright. Special summon. Activate effect. We could put Ecclesia in the graveyard. That won't matter. All right. I should have kept that high spirits. Now I think about it. Yeah, should have kept that in the graveyard. I'm gonna send this. So this is pinning down this guy. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else I can do with that. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do with that. Yeah, I think I may have misplayed there a little bit. Probably should have dumped the. Well, actually, I didn't have any. I didn't have anything there already, though. That's the problem. It's the only issue. Can I survive? Make him use it. Make him use the effect now. Make him use the effect now. That way he doesn't have it for my, that way he doesn't have it for my, other guy. I still have Rinbrum. So we can still make a Rinbrum, potentially. Alright. Alright, he negates. He destroys it. I get Cartesia. Yep, we get Cartesia here. Yep. All right. Do we survive? Damn. He's gonna pop it? Might as well. Might as well. We have a lot of time left here. I think I'll lose here, though. Yep, alright. Well, if we had more time, maybe we could do something, but he has too many cards in his hand. We'd probably lose regardless. Oh, man. Control it, make him disconnect. I don't think he can. I don't think I can. We'll just go ahead and toggle off here. We'll just toggle off. We don't have room to do anything else. Yeah. You have 2 seconds. We probably have to, like, not get a Brafu. SP Little Knight. Okay. Man, there's a lot we have to do, right? There's a lot we have to do. Make him disconnect, trying. Oh, utopic future. Oh, he's going for the full. He's going for the full thing. It's a little annoying that he was able to pivot into this. If he can't kill me this turn, he might scoop, actually. Oh, wow. Okay. He's gonna bounce my monsters! Wish he played Nib. Nah, man. Nib isn't nearly as useful right now. Nib would have been hilarious, though, but yeah. I mean, obviously, you see a match like this and you go, oh, man, this means I should run Nib. And it's like, okay. Hindsight is 2020. That's a game? Probably. He has a negate for the Sword Soul. Oh man. Let me have a blocker. I'll just do that just because. Make him waste it. Yep, that's it. Alright, time loss. He's gonna time out? Yeah, I'm gonna time out. That was unfortunate. Yep. That sucks. Well, we honestly, even though we lost that game, that's a good example of how much Branded can survive an encounter, right? Like, I put so much defense on the board afterwards, despite all the nonsense he did, that he was risking timing out to even, like, kill me this turn. And he felt pressure to do so because of the Fool loss, right? So I think I don't know if we win that, but it would have been really, really close. But if I had somehow survived, if I had like 10 more seconds, then I think we probably would have won that, actually. think we'd have actually won that. All right. Arsenal Falcon. Summon my burb. Summon green Albaz. Banish this. Fa. Alright, activate. Oh, see the other player's timer? That might... I don't know about that. I don't know. You want to see the other player's timer too? Do you have time to focus on their timer and your timer, do you think? I feel like you wouldn't. This gym actually did that to my card. How dare you? Okay. Now, does it ruin our play? Not entirely, because we have Fallen of Virtues in our hand. It doesn't really ruin it at all. What's up, Scorpion? I haven't been live streaming in a while, so you probably did not miss much. Please tell me you have more hand traps than that, my friend. Because if not, then you didn't do anything to me. Hello, hello. Activate. Time to get virtuous. Alright. He might have another hand trap. He hasn't been doing ashes and anything like that, so I'm gonna assume he might have like he might have a ghost bell, perhaps. Unfortunately. Alright. So if he negates this, we have a Fav. He does not. He doesn't have anything else by the looks of it. That's unfortunate for you. Okay. Alright, take this, and... I'll take that. Keeping Albaz on the board seems kind of nice. Go ahead and get this. I guess we still do this, right? Cartesia on the board is neat. But I'd rather use it as another discard, perhaps. So we'll go ahead and get the we'll get this guy out for next turn. Using that with my Super Poly seems really nice. This kit, so. If you're wondering why I'm not popping the mags off the board, it's because if he randomly has something like a Fool Loss or some nonsense he may have made a mistake with, then I may have been opening the board for like an Imperm or something too. So just keep that in mind. So actually we are going to just negate it, I guess, and we're just gonna leave it on the board. I'm not gonna kill it. I just thought about that too. Like, you don't always have to kill the card. Red Albion. Let's go ahead and grab you and grab you. Get you off the board. You're on Arsenal as well? Yeah, man, Arsenal's fun. Nope. Leave that on the board. Banish. Banish. All right. We did use the burp, so we don't have access to this. Thinking we send this to the. Oh, we don't have access to Albaz though. I'm just gonna send this. I kind of want. I don't feel like we could have probably added another card to our hand. That would have been fine, to be honest. That would have been okay. Another card here for discard for Super Poly, and you have a second card for the OG Albaz. And I'm gonna set you. All right, go ahead and get your card. If he gets another Bystial, it's gonna be a little annoying, but I'm assuming he's gonna get Fav here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, not Fav. White Dragon. Hecka Hands. I haven't played it too much. It does seem interesting, but I wouldn't be able to give you like a really good analysis on that. Before the end of the main phase. What kind of nonsense trick is this? Go ahead. Go ahead. You can't play evenly. This is on the board. Yeah, he tried to trick me, guys. That was a terrible attempt at a trick. That was a terrible attempt at a trick. Another reason why you might not want to destroy a card on the board. Random evenly imperm cards that require no cards on the field or certain cards on the field, like Cashier or Fenrir. There's also another reason to not let that rock. He can do that if he wants to. What does he send? He sends Red Albion. We don't need to activate this yet. We don't need to activate any of this. We have too many options. He's more than welcome to go into OG Albaz. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Actually, we should just super poly you right now. But I'm going to let you commit to the OG Albaz. The super poly into Dogma. Oh no. He doesn't have plays. Oh, he loses the game, bro. He loses the game. He loses the game, dude. I'll wait. He has one fusion monster in the graveyard. He'll likely get the Fallen Virtuous and pop again to put 2 fusion monsters in the graveyard, which means I can use my Dogma Dragon to put them both back into the extra deck. It's going to be devastating for him. Yep, that's the one. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate this. Okay. Oh, we'll just straight up make Dogma Dragon, I think. There we go. You're more than welcome to pop that Quem, my dude. Go right ahead. Branded opening. This is irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Since you have to discard a card. Oh, look at the sword. Okay. Sword doesn't help you right now. What does help you is these fusion monsters in your graveyard. We're gonna get rid of these. Go right ahead. Because we were expecting Brafu. Yeah, see, he was holding on mad late to try to set up that Brafu. He's not getting that off. Oh, hell no. Hold on a second. What would he need? He has Albaz in the... Oh, God. This is really good. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I guess he had too much. Like, had too much going on. You tried. Can Branded bridge into Yummy? I don't know. Can it? I don't think it can, actually. Did I get tinier? Hold on a second. There we go. You know what I like doing, man? I need to bring up the crappy list I made. Okay, go ahead. All right. So that was a very interesting fight. Yeah. When you play against Branded enough, you start just calling out their bluffs. You start calling out, like... I was like, go ahead, do it. You start calling out weird things, right? Like, normally people, when they use the Champion of Sword Souls effect, right, they immediately pop it, right? But leaving that Mags on the board, that Magnum Hut, actually eliminated a few options that he could potentially weirdly run. And I will only think about those things because I'm a Branded player running weird stuff or playing weird ways sometimes, right? He could have brought out the Ecclesia. That's true. Evenly Matched was irrelevant. Kashtira Fenrir is irrelevant. If he was running that, we don't know. There's a lot of cards actually that are pretty good that require no cards in the main monster zone or just no cards on the field in general, like Lightning Storm, for example. So, you know, he kind of screwed himself over with that if he is running that build. And we can easily find out, actually. We might as well go check. Albaz summon Ecclesia, Link 2 to send Drone and Kagiri. So you normal summon Albaz to do that. Okay. I guess you can do that. You just can't special summon it, which, you know. What makes it busted is the fact that you want to special summon it and dump a fusion monster. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, you go ahead and cook, man. All right, 50 card build. What was he running? Okay, so he wasn't running anything I was mentioning there. Very interesting. Oh, nope. Nope, there it is. Evenly matched. See? He clearly had evenly matched in his hand. He was trying to trick me into banishing his mags so he can activate evenly matched. Can you believe this guy? This is 100% what he was trying to do. Otherwise, why would you do that? No one does that unless they have evenly matched ready to go. 99% of the time. This guy thought I was like an idiot or something. All right, so it's a good list though. I like his list. All right, well, let's do one more match for this video. He was running Albion the Sanctifier Dragon too. What do you guys think about that? Sometimes I feel like bringing it back. Is that a Crystal Beast? Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like bringing it back because there's a lot of cards in this format. Even in Corey, they want to target, and that card is so good at just saying no. I refuse. Okay, I'm still have a good board for going second here. Ooh, we probably... Actually, I'll wait for him to commit to Blue Eye stuff before I pop the Maxi. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll do it. Ash Blossom, you don't say. Well, at least that's one Ash Blossom down the drain. This would be a little bit of a problem, but we have Fenrir and Super Poly. So whatever he makes is gone. Now we have we're not gonna go Fenrir into Kokatorium. I mean with the Arsenal Falcon, so we're just gonna go Fenrir into Fenrir, but we're gonna use the Pressure Planet Wraithsoft to see if we could bait him into like interfering with this field spell in some way. Or depending on what we draw, we just keep that for Super Poly. Actually, that might be a better move. No, is the guy trying to use Crystal Beast? I don't think so. I think he just likes Crystal Beast. You know, the mate, the pal. Okay, so Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. He can negate a card or effect on the field. So this is like an easy way for him to go Pressure Planet over here. Now, he is going to most likely use it on my Fenrir for sure, which leaves my Kokatorium open. What? That's it? Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. If it's destroyed by a card affecting special summon a light dragon monster from his graveyard, which would be the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He had nothing else? This is probably hand traps. Not gonna lie. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna... I could normal summon this? Yeah, I guess normal summon this. Just to make sure I don't fall into like a droll nonsense situation. We're gonna do this first. Now, if he's an idiot, he'll try to negate this. If he doesn't know. Which will make me very sad. Because I spent a lot of time making videos spamming about Kokatorium. Okay, he doesn't do that. Alright. Alright, we get White Dragon here. And we'll see if he has a droll or not. Nothing. Okay. Alright, we'll activate this then. He negates it, dude. Alright, that doesn't matter. I ate your card. I ate your card's effect. Now, I think for me... We'll wait on that. Actually, we'll actually activate this first. Might as well. Another Fen. It's 4,500 attack, man. I think we just... We'll send this. Don't I just take this and become Albaz though? Like, don't I just do that? Don't I just do that, guys? Like, I don't know. Like, isn't that just... Isn't that what I'm about right now? Oh, poor guy. I'm so sorry, man. We didn't prevent any special summons or anything like lock restrictions, right? We did not. Okay. Yeah, he's probably gonna scoop, not gonna lie. This is high-level scooping territory. Like Haagen-Dazs levels of scooping. You know what I mean? This just kills him, right? Yep, there we go. And that's it. It's just, yeah, sorry. I mean, you play... Okay. Type one if you agree with this. Blue Eyes in this meta right now just seems just not it. You know what I mean? It's just not it. I like Blue Eyes, by the way. I have the whole deck at home. I have not touched that deck in months. Because Branded is, like, really good right now. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? You should call it the Kokatorium News. I secretly, I low-key call this channel the Kokatorium News Network, aka CNN. I have occasionally called it that. Yes. Can we challenge you to a match? Maybe we'll do a separate stream for that. Where we have a duel room and we just watch people play games and just have a good time. That's not a bad idea, to be honest. It's not a bad idea. Crystal Beast is topping? I don't think so. I don't think it is. This will be the last video match before we end this video. So if you have been enjoying this kind of playthrough of Master Duel content, let me know. I actually think this is kind of fun, just sitting here joking with the chat and being silly while we're playing through these matches and commentating along the way. Might hurt my brain a little bit, you know, trying to like concentrate, but you know, it might be worth it. Who knows? So I'm going second here. Max C and Fenrir is a good way to start the duel, I would say. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna use that effect, man. Add one elf node to your hand. Yeah, I think that's fine. Please don't have Ash Blossom. Please. Okay. Maxi. Professional play full of skill. Yes. Oh. What? You're playing that? What kind of deck is this? Rose Dragon? Rose Dragons and Elf Note? That was not on my bingo card today. One of my best ideas. Yeah, exactly. Maxi. Best idea ever. Oh, okay. Go ahead and make your Baron the floor, I guess. Elf Node card from the deck to your hand, huh? How far do you think he's willing to go? When the Red Dragon Archfiend support comes out, you gonna play it? I wasn't thinking about it, should I? I have to build up a lot of income for cards. Okay, this is the card that will negate things. So we know where our fav is going. We know our fav is just for that card. So I'm definitely gonna want to special summon the Fenrir. They become plant monsters. How does that help? This card is destroyed? Okay. Ooh, called by. That's lovely. Seems neat to me. Okay, send enough for you. Whoa, we will wait on that. I'm gonna try to get the Fenrir on the board first. Okay. What is that? He's gonna try to special summon. Alright, we're gonna pop it. He's gonna try to negate it. Yeah, I think we just send this, right? Gonna pop it. It's obviously gonna negate it. And then we go this. Get that power patron out of here. banish that. Activate this. Add another one. Normal summon. Activate this. And let's send to the graveyard Cartesia. Oh well. And that's it. Elf Note Rose Dragon. I've never seen that deck before. I wish he did more with it. I mean, you know, it's not my fault or anything, is it? I don't know. You know, either way, it was very interesting until it didn't do anything. All right, and that will be the last match for this particular video. I'm gonna show you the deck list one more time. If you get this a shot, it is a 45 card deck list. I think this is probably the best way to do a 45 to some degree, right? Obviously, having to seed an extra deck spot for Arsenal Falcons, kind of like, you know, you might not want to do it, but I think adding extra 5 cards to a branded deck when you want to keep it 40, it has to be for a really good reason. And it's one of the few options I've seen that allows me to run cards that are essentially starters into a 45 card deck, but also are board breakers, right? So I don't lose out on density of starters and breakers, right? They kind of stay the same, but I have a little bit more gas as a result. So that's why I'm kind of enjoying this particular build right now. Check it out yourself. You know, more than welcome to give it a try. When the new card comes out, the new fusion monsters, you know, the new Starving Venom fusion monster, I'm probably going to drop a Albilenatist for a while and see how that goes before deciding if I should just maybe drop either a Dogma Dragon or just take out the Cashier package entirely. Either way, I'll be trying multiple things. It's all about trying different ideas, testing, you know what I mean? Experimenting. That's probably the most fun I have. Anyway, if you do like this content, you want me to do more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, let me know what's up. I'll see you next time when we talk about more branded. My deck has 47 cards, but it's so strong. I mean, branded can do that. Branded can go 50. We saw a 50 card branded earlier. Elf Note Synchro Slop is the bane of my existence. Elf Note Synchro Slop. I guess that's what it is, huh? Any advice for the matchup? Well, I mean, sheesh. Generically, you want to, you probably, I mean, unless all games you've had against Elf Note has been just, you've had nothing but crappy hands. If that's the case, and it's like, okay, well, I just had crappy hands. You know, not a big deal. But if you had decent to good hands and you still lose, then I think the best thing you can do is just practice, whether with your friends or something, on breaking boards. Practice just breaking boards. Have your opponent make a board, your friend make a board, and then you just randomly draw cards, and you and your friend practice learning how to properly sequence and break stuff, right? And it might be a deck building issue as well. Check your deck and see what your non-engine looks like as well. And you know, maybe you need to go back to 40 if you're having a lot of issues, or maybe some of the cards that you have in there that are pretty cool can be replaced with something more stable and a higher impact card. There's a lot of things you can look at. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, with branded, it's a lot of it's patience. A lot of it's patience with branded. Like you could spam a bunch of options on the board, but sometimes it's better to like set up a chain block or save some for the end phase or next turn. So like look at your matches and see if you're actually sequencing correctly. You know what I mean? We did play against some Elf Note. We lost once or twice at least. But I think most of them, or half of them, we beat. You can go 60 card if it's more. If it have more, what? You can go 60 card if it's have more. You will see branded user use all branded Despia Bystial. You're gonna have to rewrite that sentence. So I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. Elf Note Rose Dragon. Wow, so hard to deal with it. Look, he has 2 monsters. What? I mean, you saw he didn't really do anything. I don't, you know, well, to be fair, I maxied him. To be fair, I had maxi and he didn't. So it's the ultimate expression of skill, right? Just hit him with the maxi. You know, if he can't beat maxi, then that's a skill issue, right? Of course it is. What do you mean? Okay, so we've been up for about 3 hours, and I do have to prepare myself for the rest of my evening. I do have to get other things done. I have to spend some time tonight recording, because I was going to record for the beginner branded series I'm working on. However, there's a lot of noise in the morning, like a lot of machinery, so we couldn't even do it. All right, guys. It's been a good time. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to make a Discord. I gotta make a Discord, so I gotta go download that and make an account so Galzo can find me. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. It's a max skill issue. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one, actually. How close can I get to the screen here? Like, just how close can I get? See. There we go. Oh, it's kind of like, yucky. Okay. We do it like this. Okay. Well, I'm out. It was fun. I say you can run 60 cars, but if Konami do think that you have no limit card, you will see Branded use all the... Oh, you think if there was no card max limit, if there was no maximum card limit for a deck, they would just run like a 100 card deck? I don't think they would do that. At a certain point, the amount of high quality cards starts to jump off a cliff. Like, the quality of the cards just jumps off a cliff immediately. Not gonna lie, they would have to increase the extra deck count too if they did something like that. Like, cause once you get to Kokotorium and Springen's kit, once you get to that point in terms of starter quality, it kind of drops. It does kind of drop. At that point, you have to add a secondary engine and hope they don't take too many of your extra deck slots. You know? Alright, guys. It's been fun. I have to go do other things now. I gotta go eat. I gotta get prepared for other things. Work for the rest of the day. So, have a good night. Take care of yourself until the next time, where we have another conversation about Branded.